And we are back with some brilliant frugal living, talking about the top strategies, not only proudly utilized by this household when we want to make some money fast, but also we get this question a lot from our listeners. You know, I feel like I'm on top of my finances. We're getting some debt paid off. It feels great. How do you go about, even when you have a regular job and you're happy to have it, but you want to bring some more money in and you want to make it nice big numbers and you want to do it pronto? Now, in no particular order, we've got stuff that is sent in by our listeners, stuff that we've done as well, getting right into this list, and you're going to laugh. But again, I love the old school aspect of this. Let's do it. Master the 30-day rule. Do you remember when you were kids? And I don't care how old you are. You can be in your 20s, you can be in your 90s, anywhere in between. When we were kids, even the 20-somethings, not too long ago, if you wanted to buy something, you had to wait for it to arrive. Oftentimes, like I have got cousins out in South Dakota where they ordered a telescope and we were so excited about it. It was going to arrive anytime in the next 6 weeks. Remember when you had to master that kind of anticipation? Everything wasn't immediately sent by drone. I mean, that's something that I feel like a lot of kids and a lot of adults could actually master again today. But I want you along those same lines. Master the 30-day rule. It's not all about instant gratification. Instant this and instant that has its merits. You know, these days it's a lot easier to get a kidney than it was a few decades ago. In this day and age, we can get our hands on a diet plan that's, subscribed to by doctors faster than we could a generation ago. It's a yin and yang. But when it comes to gratification using your money, a great tool to use is mastering the 30-day rule. What do I mean? Here's what I mean. Instant gratification is expensive, and mastering it is one of the most vital and important rules of personal finance. And if you see a pretty television or a brand new pair of shoes or a gorgeous car or a fun vacation idea or even a book that you'd like to read, waiting 30 days to decide on a purchase is an excellent way to implement that rule. Now, don't go wacko on me and say, we needed groceries, but I'm going to wait to 30 days before I do, because Chris said, no, when it comes to the more luxury items in our lives, wait those 30 days. We'd all think we'd love a new suit. We'd all love a new, fill in the blank, a new tractor mower for the yard. We'd love a new, you name it. I get it. I'd have a list of stuff I'd love to get too. But when you wait 30 days and suddenly 4 days in, you realize, oh, you know what? Oh, my God, I totally forgot about that one I had in my closet. Or, oh, my God, I totally forgot the neighbor said I could borrow theirs when we want. I'm going to borrow that. We'll make them something, send back to the house, make it a nice trade-off back and forth. That's the kind of thing. When you master the 30-day rule, sometimes by the end of those 30 days, you're going to be like, you know what? It was a great 30 days. We still need it. Go get it. Especially when you can do it in a smart way, buy it with cash, whatever it is. But if after those 30 days, you realize that 30 days later, with a bit of shock and self-realization, you know what? We really didn't need that fill in the blank, whatever it is, more expensive vacation or something for the car or something for the truck or something for the house or, you name it. You get it. Next up, I am so guilty of this. Do you hear it in my voice? Write a list before you go shopping and stick to it. I'm not just talking about groceries, guys. I'm talking about when the kids have sports and you know what they need for their sports and you're still going to the more discount places to buy the stuff for sports and you need the shoes and you need these 2 pieces of equipment. And you go and you get the shoes and those 2 pieces of equipment, and suddenly all these other things start looking good too, but you don't need it. Put it down on a list, whether it's groceries or something for your house or something for, you name it, a birthday party coming up, something for your car. Write the list and then stick to it. When you don't, learn from me. If not from your own experiences, it's going to cost more. Next up, and I love this. This is advice that I not only follow, but I hear this time and again from other people, and it makes me so happy. You guys know that you'd like your finances to be tighter than they currently are. You work hard. You want more money in the bank. You want less debt on your plate right now. Guess what? Your friends feel exactly the same way. And I say this with some pride for all of our listeners. Chances are outstanding your friends are in far more of a debt pickle than they will ever let on. They might drive a schwankier car. They might have a schwankier house. They might have prettier clothes. They might have, you see the pictures on Facebook. They're taking the unbelievably expensive vacations. Here's the flip side. Chances are good they might be in even more debt than you are. It's crazy, but there it is. So when you suggest to them that you have your friends over instead of going out, you and your guy friends want to go out to some crazy, fun, crash 'em up movie. And by the time the four of you are done, you've spent over $100. What am I saying? Easily more than $100. Same thing with the ladies. Oh, let's go out. We deserve a little time to ourselves. Yeah, you deserve a little time to decompress. Doesn't mean you have to hear that sucking sound of the money getting sucked out of your pockets while it's going on. Invite your friends over. Have them bring something if you want to. For me, they always got to bring something chocolate. It's a free pass into my door if you've got something chocolate in hand. You guys know what you like. You know what your friends like. The next time you talk about getting together, rather than saying, hey, let's meet up at this expensive bar. You won't say it like that, obviously, but you know what I mean. Instead of saying, let's go to XYZ place. That's the sound of money getting sucked out of your pockets. Why don't you guys hang out? The game's on, a fun show's on. I'll put on a movie for the kids or the grandkids, whatever. Let's just hang out, because all you want to do when you're decompressing is hang out with your friends. And we think that has to equate spending tons of money, and it doesn't. Next up, repairing clothing, repairing anything, honestly, instead of tossing it. Case in point, my beautiful, beloved daughter, Katie, who is now a high schooler. I'm kind of freaking out. This is her first year of school where she's in civilian clothes. And that means some civilian bling, including some fun new pocketbooks, everything else. We go to Goodwill, where they are basically giving away a designer handbag. This thing is beautiful. If I had spotted it before Katie, I probably would have gone for it. My daughter's got great taste. The only problem was the zipper didn't work. The zipper just was not working. We get it for next to nothing. We got it, I think, for $1. I come home. I extremely easily fix this zipper with a new zipper pull on it. And if I can do it, anybody can do it. If you have clothing or shoes or anything around the house that's not working and you think it needs something to help, I just got to get a new one. My dustbuster, a little bit of duct tape, that dustbuster's back in business, saves me $50. Katie gets this handbag that she never would have had because she got it for $1, and we're never going out and spending $100 for one of these things. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. Speaking of, when it comes to the entertainment, not just talking about best friends, but entertaining the kids as well, do yourself, your pocketbook, your kids, and your grandkids a favor by entertaining them without breaking the bank too. They're watching, they're seeing how you spend your money, and you're saving them a lot of headaches down the road if you show them how to do it right. And until next week, save those pennies, pay with cash, and you all stay frugal out there.
Cheap is